12 noon. Who wants to start us off in this section? Jordan.
Yeah, you mentioned you get beyond Sven Botman. There's a chance he could be back or boom.
I don't think so. We're not 100% sure they get, but we've got a whole group of players that are getting closer. Obviously not as quick as I would like them. I'd like them fit and available as quickly as possible, because our backline's been really stretched, and the guys that have played, I think, have done really well, especially Lewis Miley playing out of position. But you really would welcome some of those players back, but whether it's for Burnley, I don't know.
There's the issue now that you would sort of like to rotate, or you can't because of the injuries you've mentioned.
Yeah, well, I think, yes, we would like to rotate. I think, especially with the schedule that we've got coming up in January, is going to be as probably harder than it was during December. So I think we've got a tough period of games coming up, and we need fresh players fit and available for that. But we're obviously at a point where we can't lose any more players to our backline.
Ian?
Nick Pope was back in the squad tonight. Obviously, that's a boost for you. How are you going to weigh up who will continue as your number one over these next few weeks?
Yeah, well, Nick had really limited training and time for this game. He declared himself fit, and then was subsequently ill right before kick-off, and wasn't feeling great. So it's probably fortunate that he wasn't playing today. But we'll see. I'll take a sort of view from the training that I see, although it's been limited so far. I need to see that Nick's back to his very best. And Aaron's played well in his absence, so I'll make a call.
When you look at your team's overall display, not just tonight, but across this season so far, do you see the same intensity in your side? Some of the major plus points of your team has been getting in people's faces, winding people up, the energy of the side, the quality of the teams. Do you see them hitting the same level throughout this campaign?
I think it's certainly been more difficult for us to do that when you're playing every 2 to 3 days. But I have seen it. It's still there. It's still part of us. And we look back at that Chelsea first half, that was as intense as I've seen us play for possibly ever. I thought it was a brilliant 45 minutes from us. But yeah, there have been some games where I've looked at us and we haven't had that, but there can be a multitude of reasons for that. I think it's easy to look at the result and sort of go down that way of thinking. I thought generally the last 7-8 games, our performances by the Sunderland game have been much better.
Okay. Lee Ryder?
Eddie, going back to Burnley, a tough place to go, but it could be the turning point. We've spoken about it a few times, but a scrappy win there would just do your confidence wonders.
Yeah, it is a tough place to go, as I know, having managed there. But I think we just need to look at it independently and give everything we can to get a positive result there. We need to start feeling better about ourselves on the road. We need some good feelings on our travels for our supporters who give so much and who travel in such numbers. We need to give them the feeling that they want as well.
Joe at the back.
Hi Eddie, Sam Alabi was on the bench today. What view made of him? Clearly impressive.
Yeah, Sam's done well when he's trained with us. I mean, he's so young, and we've got to be very mindful of that and look after him and protect him and nurture him. But he's certainly got a lot of talent. He's got a great attitude as well. I love his fearlessness and how he's adapted himself to the group. He's got a great future ahead of him if he continues to work hard.
And Yoane Wissa, does someone like him need a run of starts in the team to really show what he can do? Obviously, you've got him and Botman that both compete for one space.
Yeah, I mean, I think with Yoane, I think we've got to look after him in this. He's still relatively early in his return to full fitness. He did really well in his one start that he did against Fulham. I was really pleased with him on that day. And there'll be other opportunities. That the problem for us is with our schedule playing every 3-4 days. I don't think he's in a condition where he could start regularly at the moment. But hopefully we can manage him to that point at some stage.
Dominic to finish, please.
I think there's an observation amongst some supporters that there's maybe an imbalance in your squad between athletic, physically strong players and the creative ones. What do you make of that assessment?
In what sense?
Maybe there's too many physically strong, fast players and maybe not enough creative ones, and that was maybe an issue tonight.
Yeah, look, I think everyone can have an opinion on that. I think we're always sort of analysing the squad and seeing where any potential weaknesses are in any areas that we can improve. Certainly the numbers in terms of goal scored, chance creation isn't where we want it to be. So that's something I'll reflect on and look at.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot.